와, 이게 언제 했는지도 기억이 안 난다. 샤니를 따라서 신혼부부를 만나자.
Time to say hello.
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn.
My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto, I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
이런 거 얘기하면 안 되는데? 4번 정도?
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I was forced to return home after 1 year.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary coin.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove. You will help her, will you not?
뭐야,
That is between me and her.
이거 이 전 스토리를 모르니까
Butt in.
But I'm not. I merely
왜
ask.
이렇게
See, I've come to love your wife like a sister.
까칠하게 얘기하지?
So I ask
게롤트가?
you as your brother-in-law, will you help her?
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad. You're a right decent chap. I knew it from the start. Aren't you an extraordinary beauty, my dear?
Why? Thank you.
You had your pick of gents, I'm sure.
Where is this going?
I'm attempting to discern why she chose you, Jonas.
Mean you don't approve of my wife's choice?
I've no skin in this game. I ask out of pure curiosity.
Well, rein it in, or I shall have to explain my wife's choice to you hands-on. Out of pure pleasure.
이 전 스토리를 보고 와야 되겠다. 이거 왜 이렇게 짜증나게 굴지? 얘가? 기억이 안 나네.
Geralt, that's enough. She simply fell in love, that's that. Jonas, I'm sure my friend meant no offense.
짜증나게 더
Aldona
해봅시다.
seems a curious choice for a bride. Did she come with a hefty dowry?
I assure you, Witcher, my choice had naught to do with coin.
Jonas' family is far better off than mine. They're a textile manufacturer.
It took a lot of convincing to get Mother to agree to our, as some would have it, mesalliance.
Toh, you never told me. Whatever happened to fortune is of no import to me and my family.
It isn't. Jonas told me the same. That your background doesn't bother him.
Never does. Not at love's first blossoming. But give it time. 5 years and you'll find few things
오늘
that don't
미쳐가
bother
오늘 왜
you.
이러지?
I'm beginning to find what you say bothersome. I don't know where you're from, but in these parts it is rude to insult newlyweds at a wedding.
Insult? I'm merely warning you. Know a thing or two about life, you see.
Geralt and his jests. He has a strange sense of humor.
Very strange, I'd say.
자, 끝.
Ain't you
파티합시다.
fat enough? Time's a wasting.
Are you expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I
얘 지금
invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch
이거 너무
your
오래돼가지고 기억이 안 나는데
Oh, that's for damn
얘
certain.
몸에 지금 다른 영혼 들어가
Perhaps
있을걸?
you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
그쵸? 그랬던 기억이 이거 찾아봐야 되겠어 아무래도. 자정이 될 때까지 결혼식 피로연에 참석하자. 이거 마우스를 좀 조정을 해야 될 것 같은데요. 이거 왜 이렇게 픽픽 들어가지? 전엔 안 그랬는데? 마우스감도 근데 낮게 돼 있는데? 아, 이건 너무 낮아. 0.5. 조금 낮았네. 자, 가서 좀 주접을 떨어봅시다.
That's it.
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her. Wild
불을 먹는
revelry.
사람을
So I
고용했는데
hired a true
휙 꿀꺽
fire
지글지글.
You know, whoo scope, sizzle sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers, but we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid
내가
us.
지금 그쵸?
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Mighty generous
이거-
offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap.
고개사의 모자를 썼다네요. 알아보기 충분할 거야. 오케이.
I shall
내가
find
그를
him.
찾아오겠어.
We thank you and hope for the best.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to
제가
it?
블라디미르 지금
Not
영혼이
actually
들어와
a
있는
witch
거잖아.
farmer.
나
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
그
Shani,
전
follow
이야기가
your night to
기억이 안
find the
나네.
Fire Eater. If we're not back by midnight, then
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
tally ho, adventure awaits.
자, 위쳐 센스로 불 고개사를 찾자. 어떻게 찾아? 위쳐 센스에 별게 안 나오는데? 아, 여기구나. 죄송합니다. 가야 되네요, 우선. 여기 있다.
A dog made these tracks true, but a small one. Is judging by its house, demon is a hulk, its bowl is chipped. Tried to devour its bowl along with its supper. Daft mutt. The hound tore its chain off the wall.
목줄을 뜯어냈다.
Fed, it seems, or else the ash liquor really boiled the mutt's blood.
여기로 갔네요.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I
어,
imagined this
뭔가
would.
화면이 어지러워.
Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now. A broken branch. As if one too heavy sought to scamper
the
up this
search?
tree. No discoveries of note as yet, but I shan't give up. This witcher
자,
work suits me
나뭇가지-
swimmingly.
이쪽인데? 아오. 길 건너갔어. 아니, 강 건너갔어. 강? 냇가? 개울? 어디야? 여기로 올라갔네요? 어디서 지금 사람 목소리가 들리는데?
Missing man, missing mutt.
실종자, 실종개.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
역시 강아지 뭐 이렇게 무섭게 생기지도 않았는데.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Roll over.
저 뒤에 사슴 뭐야?
Leave it alone.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
사슴이
Have
왜
it
이래?
at the wedding. Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing an hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
You can
Kure.
forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
This may be my only chance to ask. Your fire-guzzling trickery, how does it work?
Oh, they toss me out the guild if I told. Except if I took you on as an apprentice. In half a year's time, you'd learn.
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Drank it all yourself. You're no
어이,
brother of
취했는데도
mine.
은근히
You dare toy
냉정한데?
with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me, and I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing boars, bears, or bloodthirsty fawns. So choose wisely.
This here's assault. He's suppressing the arts.
Out with it.
I got the special mixture I drink before every show. After that, I can eat fire, spit fire, do what I please. It don't burn nothing.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective slurry.
I've had just about enough of this. First they release the hounds, then
특별한 약품이 있으면 누구든지 불을 먹을 수 있다네요.
I'm done here. Goodbye.
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
Listen, I'll give you some more coin and you'll go back to the wedding.
Are you daft? This extortionist's
돈으로
already got
해결하는 게
his
제일
due.
좋죠.
Take it or
귀찮게.
leave it.
Right. Convincing.
Honorless prick. Olgerd had it right. All artists are whores.
Let's go.
내가 돈이 지금 많나? 없나? 있나?
Coming or not?
I'm coming.
오래돼서
I'm
기억이 안 나.
coming.
To the wedding, then. Perhaps I'll find some more interesting diversions there. Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals
결혼식장까지
behind every
안내하면
step
돼요.
in these woods.
빠르게 어디가? 저기요.
There.
진짜잖아.
As much as your cock's a tentpole.
아, 얘 왜 이래?
Blind fool.
아, 이거 피하는 거 어떻게 피하지? 오, 피하는. 아, 이건 굴르는 거고. 이거 피하는 거 있었는데? 아이, 멧돼지, 미친 멧돼지. 야, 일로 와. 이거 어떻게 피하더라? 으아! 피통은 왜 이래 나?
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got weak eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master. Believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound. The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness the spectacle unrivaled. A man
여기
so
다른
bold
보조
as to
퀘스트들이나
eat
해결해야 될 건 없나 보네.
fire.
불을 먹는
We
용가가.
must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
관객도 없는데? 애들만 신나하지? 별로 큰 관심 있는 건 아니네. 경험치 104. 104가 뭐니 104?
My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire meter found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher for damn certain.
여기 뭐가 있는데? 소년 아니고. 이거 아닌데 여기 뭐 있잖아.
I never say no to a lady.
아 그냥 술 마시는구나.
Beauty.
여러 개
Yours, Shami, naturally.
짜잘한 거 그냥 할 게 있는 거였네요. 오 어지러워. 오 술 그만 마셔야지 술. 야 할머니 아까
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Get going. Drunken Randy. Nothing good's ever come of that fix.
이 안쪽이네. 들어가 봅시다.
Yes?
비켜.
Your health, Sir Dwarves.
돌아다니면서 술 마시는 거구나.
But never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers.
어우 취한다.
It is sail many up there.
지금 오후 6시인데 이거 시간 언제 가?
If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I cut a jig, nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
갑자기 뜬금없이
The
춤추고요.
way you move, what charm, what grace.
Thanks.
또 술 마셔야 되는구나. 이거 술 왜 안 마셔줘? 아닌가? 얘랑 얘기해야 되나? 이건가? 아닌데? 이쪽인데? 술 왜 안 마셔줘? 아니 술을 왜 안 마시죠? 얘 뭐? 밖에 못해. 할 게 없어 여기. 이거 왜 안 되지? 불 붙이기밖에 없는데? 왜 안 돼? 왜 안 돼? 진짜. 여기 살 게 없어. 아니 왜 할 게 여기 안 돼? 위쳐 센스에도 아무것도 안 나오고요. 불 붙이는 건 아니고. 뭐야? 왜 하품을 하고 그래? 나가서 딴 거 합시다. 즐겁게 불고개사 열심히.
Look. Munchkin's playing cards.
Perhaps you care to sit down to some
Gwent?
wed with us.
Most certainly would.
괜찮 안 해요?
I'm
뭐야?
sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
괜찮 안 할 건데? 난 이거 뭐 재밌는지
Everything.
모르겠어.
The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
얘는 모르나?
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
아 괜트 안 하면 안 돼? 패배.
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement.
안 해. 괜트. 난 왜 재밌는지 모르겠어.
Hand over the
아
coin.
돈이로.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it.
We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll call it even.
Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say,
5%?
dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
Hear that? Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vladimir von Evereck's a man among men.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks he's Vladimir von Evereck.
Rogue's long dead by my reckoning.
Exactly.
Those ears. You look, interesting.
Time to drink. We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's
아
drink.
내가 이거 왜
My time's as short as you are.
게임 실황 중계하다가 뭐
Witcher and his big
멈췄는지
front.
이제 생각났다.
Hear that,
아 이거
Shani?
뜬금없이 자꾸 옷을 벗어.
My
이거
betrothed.
19금 게임이래
Know
가지고.
what that means?
그래서 막 가슴이 막 나오고
It
노출되는
means we should
사태가
act as
있어서.
befits the betrothed.
전에
And what's
한번
that mean?
방송인가 녹화인가 방송이었을 거야 라이브로.
But it all
하다가
ends as
시겁했네
everyone
시겁했어.
knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's
그래서
continue the ball.
안 했던 기억이 있는데. 뭐 아무튼
My kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love.
아, 이거
We'll
모르는구나.
dance the barn down.
이 여자는 지금 게롤트 몸에 다른 사람 영혼이 들어있는지 모르네. 왜 설마 갑자기 이상한 데로 갈까봐 걱정되네요. 아 지금 녹화니까 편집하면 되지. 올해 사이버펑크가 나오면 그거 해야지. 그거 나오기 전까지 위쳐는 두 번째 DLC까지 끝내야 되겠어요. 다른 할 게임이 드래곤볼 Z 카카로트 뭐 한 몇 시간이면 끝날 것 같고. 몇 시간? 한 10시간?
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner, Charlie. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for a loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
아, 춤 되게 재미없네요. 뭐 이런 재미없는 춤이 다 있어. 니들은 이런 거 재밌니? 이런 거 하면서 그냥 어쩔 수 없이 하는 거겠죠? 우선 칭찬 한번 때립시다.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Oh, how humble you are.
I strive to be.
이거 선택 잘해야 돼.
I can't strut as proud as
나 옛날에 이거 선택 잘못해서
Perfect
내
combination.
동료를 죽인 적이 있어.
Women must
와,
love you.
well, not to
충격받아
brag,
먹었는데.
but
Call it idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
many, and not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class, all, though not to match your charms. Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
Not sure I do. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
뭐 눌렀지 내가?
Mean hands to myself. That'd be no fun at all. Besides, I thought you too would enjoy it.
Oh, I like to kiss and get kissed, but most
아, 얘 알고 있구나.
time. And there's two of you in there.
Aye, yet only one did what set your heart aflame. Me.
Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's a drip.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when the ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
나도 한번 해보자.
Probably I'd have done what he did. Still like to.
Then why don't you? Well, answer me.
Thing is, normal folk don't act like Vladimir von Everett.
Because they are churls.
Don't be too hard. All in all, he's actually rather fun.
Ha! See that? I'm fun. And you've got a pipe so far up your ass, you can't wear hats.
Happened to see the man who announced your song.
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter O'Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
아, 이제 스토리가
Consider
조금씩
that he might have
생각나기
simply
시작했어.
been nearby and dropped it on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. And certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away. The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
자, 비키세요. 군터 오딘.
Gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs, and spices.
에어씨 그냥 동네 평범한 기분 나쁜 아저씨처럼 보일 수 있지만 신인가? 마법사인가 그래.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Charlie. I must introduce myself. Gaunter Odin.
나쁜 사람 같지는 않은데 그렇다고 좋은 사람도 아니야.
My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
그러니까 내가 게롤탄이라고 어떻게 알지?
You can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everek?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you, meaning no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
I came here to revel, enjoy myself, not to discuss my brother.
That's good. Olgierd probably wouldn't want me to talk to you about him.
Olgierd was my brother and my friend. Never have there been more loyal comrades than us.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me, cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5, took them on all at once, alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave, often, pours a drink for me, gets soused himself, and talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer.
이거
Have a splendid time for
스토리 찾아봐야 되겠다. 전혀 이해가 안 돼.
time is short.
올지어드가 형인 건 알고 형의 의뢰로 이 동생의
Johnny, I'm sorry.
동생을 영혼을 불러오라 그랬던 것
It's
같기도
all right.
하고.
That was... Forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
What's going on there?
All lies, not a word of truth.
자정.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not
자정
just my
때까지
brother.
계속 시간을 보내야 되네.
Importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you.
그냥 빨리 시간을
Now
소비해
have
버릴까?
on. Time won't wait.
이벤트가 많이 있으니까. 야, 이거 뭐 해야 돼? 돼지 잡는 거야?
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned king of the swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the pig.
아씨, 미니 게임이네. 너 어렵겠네.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honored.
자,
A witcher
미니
with
게임.
asses chasing swine. Better than a goddamn circus.
What's that you say, peasant?
Mate, nothing.
Good. Keep it that way.
Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the witcher give it a run.
자, 어딨냐?
Shame there's no painter here.
여기 있다.
It's a moment for it.
얘를 어떻게 하라고?
Watch my movement, Shani.
아, 절로 몰아?
Spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show
몰아?
these
야,
imbeciles
어떻게
how
몰아?
much this is a porker.
이거 쓰면 안 돼?
Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you.
이거 쓰면 안 돼? 얘 돼지는 안 돼? 아, 이거 어떻게 몰아?
You see that, Shani?
하나 넣은 거야? 아이고, 뭔가 게임이 좀 이상하다. 재미가 없다. 미니 게임인데.
My dad doesn't like us very much. You know.
저쪽으로 가라고. 이 미친 돼지가. 저쪽으로 가라고. 저쪽으로. 아니 그쪽. 그래. 오케이. 완료.
Feel foolish, peasants? Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Master Witcher, we ain't seen such pig-chasing skill in a long time.
Your family had an ample pen, didn't they? Go on, admit it.
My family had many pens, but that in no way means I had any practice chasing pigs.
However it were, the crown's going to a good man.
And the king's chosen maid deserves a fitting favour. Here.
뭘 주는 거야, 선물이?
Just don't go
돼지냐?
hiding it in some pouch. Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may see.
What do you say to that, Shani? Ever witnessed such agility?
You're clearly a natural at chasing pigs through muck. You were a joy to watch.
야, 그 돼지 인형 생각보다 잘 만들었는데?
How does my heart's captor like the prize I won for her?
The rag-stuffed piggy? It's lovely, truly. I've always dreamed of owning one.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl, that's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still, yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
나는 모든 여자의 타입이야.
Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everek does his thing.
가서 여자 꼬시는 퀘스트도 있네.
Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
뭐야? 아무거나 선택해도 비슷할 것 같은데?
Sweet, you are no mere maid, but a marvel of nature. And now, at last, fate knocks at your door.
But well, I don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it all for us both. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
이게 죽은 깨가 많다면 어디 지방 사람이라 그랬는데?
Step away from the
The devils are you.
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep
오빠가
those
있었어.
of your ilk far from her.
아 여기 싸우면 안 되잖아. 용서해 몰랐어. 아니야 싸워봅시다.
You shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
Lads, mutants calling us names.
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing.
강하게 나가야지. 어떻게 되나?
Board when you need it.
Show us what you got.
이 지금 블라디미르의
Damn
성격상
boy, you needn't ask me twice.
그냥 물러나는 거는 있을 수 없지. 미안하다고 나갈 일이. 전투네? 진짜 싸워?
Fence boards, the perfect weapon for sweaty-ass swineherds.
아 이거 피하는 거 어떻게 하는 거지?
You plowing gentle fuck.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave?
이거 이거 살짝 피하는 게 있었는데.
Take a licking from a Had enough, peasant spawn. Thought yourself a match for a Von Everett. A Witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps.
야, 오빠란 놈이 그래도 동생을 두고.
Where
동생도
to,
간다.
my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Don't. You must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine.
싸우지 말아달라고 부탁을 하는 거죠.
Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess. You do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods, quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your
때리면 안
sleeve.
됐었나?
My dear girl, what don't I have up my sleeve? I'd gladly demonstrate. Perhaps behind the barn?
I think you've demonstrated enough. Let's just enjoy ourselves, all right? You don't have all that much time left.
Your wish is my command, milady. I'd never deny a maid so fair-featured. Off we go.
12시 이제 거의 다 됐을 텐데. 11시네요. 하나 정도만 더 하면 될 것 같아요.
Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows.
What do you mean?
여긴 또 뭐야? 아, 목 아파. 또 미니 게임이 있나 보네.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bed.
'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it.
신발 찾아줘야 되나 보네.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
이 여자 성격 되게 무섭네요. 이 남자의 곤란함을 해결해 주기 위해서.
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
Look, mutations don't just turn them barren as a mule, they give them an ass's ears to boot. Must have some other horse part hidden in his trousers.
당나귀 아직도 죽어 있구나.
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged.
어차피 이거 아니면 할 게 없구나. 거부가 안 되네. 질문과 찾아오고 싶다. 2개.
Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
저 가죽 신발인데 물에 들어가면 난 진짜 게임에 대해서 볼 쓸데없는 걱정을 다 하고 앉아있네. 게임인데 가죽 신발 물에 젖을까봐 걱정이다니.
Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are glued.
위쳐 센서가 없어. 위쳐 센서 안 돼. 위쳐 센서가 안 돼요. 여기 있다. 스페이스바가 올라가. 키도 다 까먹었네.
Just when you think you know all the plowfolk's customs, they surprise you with slippers.
So now the shock's faded. Perhaps you could stop talking. What do you want, Geralt?
야, 이거 아니야? 이거 아니었어 아까? 아, 신발이 도대체 몇 개야? 아, 아니었구나. 이것도 아니고. 야, 신발이 몇 개야? 건진 거 아니었어? 아까 지금 최근에 찾은 거? 근데 물이 엄청 깨끗하네. 이거 아니야? 어딨어? 어딨어? 아, 여기서 이 호수에서 죽을 순 없다. 이 연못에서 익사하면 왜 없지? 다 찾았는데? 바닥은 다 뒤진 것 같은데? 아이템에 들어가 있나? 이거 뭐였지? 아이템이 안 돼. 소지품이 아예 열 수도 없구나. 어딨지? 이렇게 없을 리가 없는데? 다 뒤졌는데?
Damn mucky that pond, sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes overtossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Well, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shani. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
신발 다 젖었는데 비 와가지고 어차피 이거든. 13시 59분 모자 예식을 위해 헛간으로 가자. 일로 못 들어가? 왜 저를 돌아가는? 아 여기 집이 아니고 헛간이었어?
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
당나귀 모자나.
Geralt, there's no need.
하지 말아야 돼.
So be it. If there's no demand, I shan't supply. But it would have been a beautiful speech.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
You're a bridesmaid, Shani. Take your place.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping
모자 예식의 시간.
What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bed with its pale and coffee cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another side. Brides will hope eternal, bride will best beware, or she'll make you a broke in the coming year. What's the groom a thinking? Must be saying, gallant, gallant, gallant cow. You get the cow, the calf, the hay. So drink and be
Whoever caught the gallant shall be next to wed.
화관을 받는 이가 다음에 결혼. 게롤트는 결혼할 사람이 아닌데. 그다음에 어차피 게롤트 그리고 애도 못 낳잖아. 뭐야? 자기 손을 이렇게 아무렇지도 않게. 아, 자기 손 아니라고. 게롤트 손이잖아. 근데
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good. A lovely custom. Blushing maids twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shawnee, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everett, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this. Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
조금 더 머무르고
I'd
싶어.
like to stay longer, but
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
이게 두 번째 계약이었나? 세 개 일을 완수해야 되는데 위쳐 센스로 샤니의 기운을 북돋을 것을 찾자. 술.
Good mead ought to lift your spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
아, 꽃?
Good idea? Maybe not.
꽃을 가져다 주는 게 좋을 것 같은데? 아닌데? 꽃을 가져다 주는 게 좋을 것 같은데? 이거 아닌데? 어딨지?
smells like piss in this town.
여긴데?
A ruin. Shani mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up? Fine, I'll pick some. Becoming quite the romantic.
자, 꽃을 가져다 주도록 할게요. 술보다는 그게 나을 것 같아. 샤리 어디니? 이거 아닌데? 할머니 아닌데? 여기다.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
내가 했잖아. 따뜻한 말 해줍시다.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment last.
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
19금으로 뜬금없이.
Let's go for a walk.
19금으로 뜬금없이.
Good idea.
아, 19금 가면 편집해야 돼요. 이런 거 올리면
Did you
바로.
enjoy the wedding?
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent. But don't tell the old battle-axe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. Our lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Oh, thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
얘가 딱히 나쁜 놈은 아닌가 보네.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
설득할 수 있을 거야.
Mother's that unbending? You'd win her over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really. Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
뭐야?
I wasn't in the mood.
뭘
Would have resisted, tried to regain control.
I think you would have seized the opportunity.
I don't need opportunities like that.
Changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
방앗간의 호수.
Ooh, gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
So, how'd it compare?
뭐야, 뭘 눌러야 되지?
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Promised you this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vladimir.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
Rats. Pier's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm. Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake. What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
오래된 제 19금 요소는 안 나오는구나. 나오네, 씨.
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
No, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No, I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Shawnee, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.